want to talk about the 7 secrets of influential body language. So why do you want to be influential? Well, you have a big dream, you have a vision, you want to fulfill your potential. In order to do that, chances are very likely that you're going to have to influence people. You need to bring people on your side, whether they're customers, whether they're clients, whether they're partners or the grand mass public, or maybe you need to bring on new team members or new employees. They all have to really be behind your vision. You need to influence them in order to be successful. So influence is part of what we talk about here at Peak Productivity. So influence is one of the things that we focus on. So let's talk about the 7 secrets of influential body language. So the first one is what I was just doing. And this is called the Wonder Woman pose. This is the Superman pose. And this is not something that you do on camera or in front of a customer. It's something that you do kind of in a closet or in the bathroom before you meet a customer. But what it does is being in a strong posture actually changes your physiology. It changes the chemicals running through your body and makes you more confident and more grounded. And there's a great TED Talk on this, so I can share that in one of the links. And when you have that physiology, you are more influential. So that's the first one. The second one is to stand tall. Stand tall as if there were a string right here pulling you up to the sky. If you ever danced ballet, you'll recognize that metaphor. With your shoulders back, scrunching up kind of looks like you're scared. You want to look confident. Third, have an open posture. Again, having kind of a scrunched up, crossing your legs, crossing your arms, putting your hands behind your back. All of that makes you look uncomfortable and thus makes you look a little less trustworthy or confident or competent. Fourth one is eye contact. Now, eye contact is different in different countries, and in different cultures. So in some places you want to have really good eye contact and not want to look shifty, which is what people think if you aren't looking at them, if you don't look at them directly. In other cultures, it's more appropriate to just make kind of a brief eye contact. So you might want to check Google, eye contact in the culture that you're in or dealing with to know what appropriate eye contact is. The fifth one is to move freely, not fidgety. So what you don't want to be doing is looking like you're agitated, but moving freely and relaxed so you're not stiff. We're not doing the robot here. Sixth is to move your hands. Again, we're not doing the dancer, but move your hands freely. So again, you feel and look like you're comfortable in your body. And the last one is facial expressions. Generally, you want to look open, friendly, smile. Those are important ways to use your body language to be persuasive. So let's talk a little bit about research. By this time, you know that I'm very keen on research. Now, there's a Harvard psychologist who did research on what it is that makes people influential and what it is in terms of the first meeting. How are they first seen as influential? And what the 2 critical elements are is feeling trust and feeling respect. And they go in that order. So first you have to feel trust. If you don't feel trust, then respect is not that important, because if you don't trust somebody, then it doesn't really matter if you respect them or not. So what is it that gives you a sense of trust? What we talk a lot about is connection and heart connection. It's about love and presence, being present in your body and expressing, or at least feeling, the love. You don't even have to express it. And I'll tell you a little story, a weird story. I went to a big business school in the South, and I studied operations. So this is a very cut and dry, like we rearrange manufacturing floors kind of place. I learned all about steel-toed pumps. So I was sitting at this presentation with two of my operations professors, really kind of cranky, wonderful people. And the guy up on stage was talking about how you have to love your customers. And this was really different than the other things that I was learning in operations management. So I kind of reached over to Dr. Scrooge Panizzi and said, hey, what are they talking about, this whole loving your customers thing? Like, really, like, you know, that's sounding kind of weird. And Dr. Panizzi, completely out of character, in my opinion, was like, yep, you have to love your customers. I was like, oh, okay. And that really influenced me and made it so that I was able to bring my heart more to every interaction that I have and to bring it more close to the surface, because I realized that trust and bringing my heart and my presence to every interaction is what makes people feel like they can trust me. Of course, there's also being trustworthy. And that's sort of another piece to it, is once you gain their trust, you have to gain their respect. So how do you do that? One piece is to be consistent, to have the strong body language that I've talked about, to listen, and there are a number of factors involved in really showing competence and having people respect you. And we go through that in our program. But today, let's again quickly go through the 7 secrets to persuasive body language. So first off, in the bathroom, in the closet, before you meet somebody, spend 2 minutes in the Superman position or the Wonder Woman position with your legs apart, your chest up, and your hands on your hips. Second, stand tall, shoulders back, with an open posture. Make good, appropriate eye contact. Move freely and openly. Use your hands as appropriate, again, gently, and have pleasing, open facial expressions. I'm Kat McDivitt, and I help people double their productivity and activate their success drivers. Until next time, please like, share, and subscribe, and live your potential so you can be, do, and have what's most important.